one. It's Friday the 13th. It's Friday the 13th, man. It is that night, man. Ooh, shit. It's synonymous, man, with an iconic franchise. Friday the 13th. Probably one of the most recognized horror franchises of all time, right? I mean, what compares? Halloween? Okay. Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Okay. But it's Friday the 13th that has the longevity. Okay. Friday the 13th. Now, I don't know about the superstition behind that date. I don't know anything about that. You know, that's not what this stream is about. What we're going to do here, we're just going to have some fun. Talk about talk about Friday the 13th movies a little bit. And then talk about this guy named shills22. All right, and a little bit of a horror cow and a little bit of some horror movies. It's like this channel's kind of like it's going back to what it used to be. The Gunta Wave is eventually gonna. I mean, the corn harvest is eventually gonna come to an end. Okay, I'm just planning ahead, I guess. Oh man. All right, for your horror movie fans out there, for the horror movie fans, what is your favorite Jason movie? Friday the 13th. I guess you can include the original. Jason is there. He's the little baby Jason. Oh, not baby, but little kid Jason who comes out of the lake at the end and just takes the final girl down. Look, man, I'm gonna ask what is the best Friday the 13th movie. Don't say the original. That's a cop out. Okay, that's a cop out. Don't say the original. It started off because it didn't. It did. The original is great. Don't get me wrong. The original is a legit slasher film. Okay, it was especially what it did for horror movies. Okay, but the best, dude. Jason doesn't even get his mask until number 3. So at least say 3. At least say 3. Okay. All right. I mean, if you want to be risky on this, I go really out on a limb. You could say Jason X. Jason Goes to Space. I mean, it has some really good kills. I know it's not story-wise, it makes no sense. But what the fuck, man? They already did Jason Goes to Hell. Before that, they did Jason in Manhattan, right? Fuck, dude. Jason X has some fucking cool scenes. All right, is it a good movie? No, but it's a entertaining movie. All right. Soon it'll be the mustard harvest. That's exactly right. But for sure, Jason X. I don't care what internet fakes say about Robot Jason. Is fucking lit, dude. The Mecha Jason is pretty fucking cool looking. Pretty fucking cool. All right, but don't get me wrong, man. Like, oh shit. I was gonna say Jason Goes to Hell. Jason Goes to Hell is pretty good too. That black doctor that just bites into his heart or whatever. Oh, how about this? The opening scene where the FBI just light up and blow the shit out of Jason. What about that? Okay, Jason Goes to Hell has like a great opening. Okay. I think is it Jason 6? I think it's 6. You know, they start running together after a while. I want to say Jason Friday the 13th number 5, part 5. Best tits in the series, okay? I can't show you what they look like, not on this broadcast. But really good. Just Google Debbie Sue Voorhees. The actress's last name was actually Voorhees. Just coincidence, right? But her rack is amazing. Probably like I said, best rack in the series. Has to be. Which one is the one where the guy tries to box Jason, but he gets? Well, what color was that guy, and where were they at? It was a black guy on a rooftop. You already know what it is, man. It's Jason in Manhattan, okay? Which, by the way, People say how Jason in space is absurd. I think it's even more. I think it's more absurd that Jason somehow went from Crystal Lake to New York City on a yacht, but the yacht was on a lake. That lake is not. Then he's not going to New York City. What? It's to me, it's more believable. It's actually more believable that Jason would go to space for some fucking reason. Okay, that'd be frozen, and then just send him up there for research. That's more believable than him just fucking going to Manhattan. There's all sorts of places he could go to. It's not like you fucking knew. I don't know, man. It's fucking stupid. Anyone who says Jason is ever serious has not watched him. Right? They're fun movies, man. They're fun, entertaining movies. Now, there are some that do take them kind of serious. Well, I wouldn't even say they're serious then. Okay, the first one is a legit slasher flick. Okay? The second one, you know what? I got to tell you too about the first one. Go back to the cop-out thing. The first one was great because it started all, but the first one has a major fucking flaw, and that is the fucking ending. Not the original ending. That was based. That was great. But the fucking, it was just a dream. Bull fucking shit. They should have just killed her off. They should have just killed her fucking off. Oh, man. Shit. I mean, I'm going on a rant here. I'm losing track of what I'm talking about with Jason. Friday the 13th. Yeah, what are your favorite movies? Favorite versions? Some of you guys might say Freddy versus Jason. That's I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was very, very fucking entertaining. I mean, it's not like the best, but it is just an entertaining flick. And there's some good TNA in that movie too. And that's quintessential for horror, okay? The 3 Bs? The 3 Bs, okay? Joe Bob Briggs, 3 Bs. These things are essential. You need bodies. You need blood. And you need boobs. If you have a horror movie and they don't have those 3 things, to me, it's not even top 10. It can't be top 10, okay? Not even on the list. Cold Tactic says he never really liked Freddy much. You know what? Freddy comes off as a little bit of a pedo, very creepy in that regard. I like him as a villain. I don't root for him. Obviously, I want to see him get his demise, but I know he's gonna fucking win because he's fucking Freddy. I will say the Friday the 13th movie that no one's probably going to recommend as their favorite or suggest as their favorite is probably, which one was it? Was it number 3 or number 5? Or number 4 or number 5? The one where they tried to do the anybody could be Jason thing. They tried to make the Friday the 13th into like a murder mystery. They tried to do with Friday the 13th what Scream did right off the bat, but of course Scream came out way later, like in the 90s. But it kind of killed Jason, and it was like, well, no one can just be Jason. It's Jason, But they tried various things with different movies. They try to have some fun with it. You'll see, because if you take all the movies together and try to do like a Jason timeline, it wouldn't make any sense. They contradict each other. Jason, I think the theory that Jason is more like an urban legend and anybody could be him, maybe could hold water over the Jason's a zombie, because how could Jason be a fucking zombie? He was a child when he was in the lake, supposedly, and then now he's an adult. Do zombies age? Do they beef up? Can they take steroids? Is that what's going on here? And there's some people who say that the Jason as a child, as a kid, as a young teenager, that's adolescent, when he came out of the water and drowned that chick, that was just a dream. Maybe that was never happened. And then some people say, maybe. Oh, I think it was the Jason Goes to Hell movie where they're like, no, Jason. There's this worm essence thing in Jason, and then it can go from person to person. They become the next Jason. However, no, they become like Jason, but they only actually become Jason if it goes into someone who's actually a blood relative. What? Too complicated. Too fucking complicated. It's just a mess. They're just a fucking mess. But I would like to see. I think James Rolfe of Cinemassacre could probably put together some sort of timeline and try to make it make sense. I think he's the guy who could fucking do that shit. But it'd have to just be him. No screen wave involved in that stuff. Okay, all right. I want him to do it and him feel passionate about it. Anyway, all right. I can't play the movie. We can't watch the movies together. This isn't Twitch where I just stream copyrighted content all the time blatantly. Okay. But what we can do, we had that conversation about, Friday the 13th. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's talk about Shoe Nice. Let's do that. You want to do Shoe Nice? Let's do Shoe Nice. Now, Shoe Nice. Oh, Shoe Nice. That is a story. That is a cautionary tale of what you find at the end of the road when you sell off everything, including your soul. You trade it all for the hopes of fame and YouTube dollars. Shoe22 is a story of a man who traded everything he had, his family, even his kids, his job, his reputation, his health, everything, to be famous. Not just famous, to be famous, to be a clown, to be laughed at, to be mocked, to have that sort of fame that no one really loves, no one really enjoys. It's the sort of fame that comes with shame, the sort of fame that comes with like self-hatred, self-loathing that maybe you have in private. In public, you smile as you chug gallons of vodka and rum down your guzzard, okay? But in secret, you hate yourself and the destruction that you created. That is Shoe Nice 22. You should interview Shoe Nice. If he would come on, I don't think so. All right. Let's get into Shoe Nice here. Let's play some of his videos. Let's put a face on the person I'm talking about. I've go to his channel, and his channel is still active here. When I said this man traded everything, I mean it. Even like I said, even in his health, like he will do things no one else will do, on purpose. He will get drunk, shit-faced drunk, like chug whole bottles of alcohol. Okay. He got to like I said, he had a divorce. His kids left him. He fucking hates his kids. He wants his kids to die. He disowned his kids, all because they're getting in his way. Anyway, but yeah, apparently the channel's still active here. Shoe Nice 22. There's this 2 hours ago. H3 needs to give me a studio job. All right, let's take a listen here.
From H3 a lot of times over the years. He wouldn't be where he is today without me sharing him on my Facebook and Twitter. Way before everybody that works at that studio. Way before.
So this is where Shoe Nice is at right now. And we're going to go back and look at some of his videos, see where he started. Right now, what you're seeing is Shoe Nice 22 try to say that I guess H3 owes him because he's the one who made H3 popular. But his channel is essentially dead. For someone that will have to depend on YouTube for a career, like to pay his bills, pay his way, it is dead. It is gone. It's destroyed. There's nothing there. Yeah, he has 176,000 subscribers. But what kind of money does he make on these videos? Probably nothing. A lot of them get demonetized, apparently. The shtick is old. This is where he's at. Let's go back to the beginning, though. We'll go back to the beginning and when this started. I don't know how far we can go. Let's take a look here. Let's just pick one. Anyone. There's a Carolina Reaper. All sorts of stuff. Gross. Disgusting. Okay. I was actually hoping to find a much further back. Let's go take a look at his Kiwi Farms page. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, shit. It's hard to find his older videos, some of them, because they're a YouTube channel has deleted videos. I think a lot of them probably have been back in the day. I don't know. Some of them have been removed. What the? Okay. Well, that's just great. That's just fantastic. Okay. Don't worry, though. I have a backup plan. I knew this was going to happen. I planned for this. Let's go learn about SHOENICE. And maybe we can figure out why some of his older videos are not around anymore.
I used to live here as a kid. Now I'm famous on YouTube, so we're doing a documentary about my life.
Yo, donating. He ain't donating. Because I'm sleeping out on the side of a mall.
He's sleeping on the side of a mall like a homeless man. Like a bum. Okay? That's where he's at. And he wants to be like, H3 owes me. And notice he wears the same clothes. He doesn't have any other clothes. This is him.
Make sure no kid goes to bed hungry anymore in the world.
You, NZ Chippy, and your scumbag fiance. NZ Chippy, New Zealand sucks. I hope the fucking whole island goes down.
Now the YouTube community is allowed.
Ah, yes. There's the charitable side. There's the charitable side of SHOENICE, where he wants to give to charity. He was doing this campaign to fight world hunger because he could do something with his life. He could do that. He could accomplish that. How? No one really knows. But then there's the other side where he rages at people for, I guess, A-logging him, making fun of him, doubting him. It could be anything. It could be anything.
Allow me to, take that next level into what I've always believed in, stopping global hunger for good.
I don't care if your kid died in an accident, dude.
My mom told me that someday, Chris, you're going to save the world, and she knew it, too, because that's what I'm going to do.
One day he's going to save the world. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, God, gonna save the world. How? With what? That's fucking shit. Donate to me. Give me money, and I'll fight world hunger. By drinking yourself to death? How does that solve world hunger? What? Ah, shit. It's just one fat guy. One fat guy offing himself with alcohol. That's not going to solve world hunger either. It's just, you still have tons of fat people to feed. They're going to be taking all the food away from those starving who really need it. Ugh.
People make me sick to my stomach.
But like the last 4 hotels I've been in, I come out in the morning and it's daylight, there's a cemetery. I don't know if God's trying to tell me something, but...
Get the out of my face.
Yeah, God is telling you change your ways. Or maybe it's just you're right there and it's all that.
You losers. Go up.
Oh, what's going on, Brucey? Should do a stream on Acer Thorn? Well, maybe.
SHOENICE, also known as Christopher Shuey, the self-proclaimed human garbage disposal, a veteran YouTuber who has very much gone from one of the highly respected YouTube channels in the early 2010s to a highly controversial dead YouTube channel in recent times.
It's not just me who said it. It's not just me. His YouTube channel is dead. It's as dead as mine, okay? Probably. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he buys views. I don't know with what money. I'm sure he does a lot of favors and things for money he doesn't care for. Anyway.
It creates the question that this video will cover. How did SHOENICE go from the guy who wanted to give to the homeless?
Well, basically, I'm going to save the whole country of Africa, so we're going to start practicing doing donation drive-bys.
Help stop global hunger.
I'm hoping I can stop global hunger in 3 years, because...
Donation drive-bys to fight global hunger. That's a fucking scam. But I gotta tell you, you know what he's thinking like? He's thinking like a fucking government politician, like a U.S. politician. It's like the fucking climate change thing. It's like that fucking shit. Oh, we're gonna fight climate change. How? We're gonna raise your taxes. You're gonna pay more money, and you're gonna love it. Why? You want to fight climate change. That's always so. Really, he's just thinking like a politician. Well, I guess I imagine the grift worked for a little bit, maybe.
I'm getting tired.
With an excellent reputation.
What he's doing is amazing. Yeah.
To a person that's been accused of scams.
I want to make this video to basically say that the YouTuber SHOENICE has resorted.
Wait. Was that the wonderful reputation? Yeah. He's amazing. Let's back that up.
Yeah.
To a person that's been accused of scams.
I want to make this video to basically say that the YouTuber SHOENICE has resorted to scamming people now. And I know this because he scammed me.
He's a dirty scammer. Well, that's probably true, isn't it? Now, I watched a clip of SHOENICE talking about how he doesn't really drink all of his liquor. That not all of it is real. Some of his liquor and water. But he did also admit that he gets drunk to the point where he gets shit. You know, he gets shit faces, but every time he does it, so it's like half and half. It's half and half. So why I'm putting that out there is, could I be wrong? Could you be wrong? Could this all just be an act? Maybe he does these insane things. Some of them like are legit insane, but all these chugging alcohol. How do we know he's actually chugging it? Chugging the real thing. What if there's not just, what if it's, I mean, what if that Smirnoff is just water, right? And he's playing a character. Brucey pointed out that it's called branding. The reason why he wears the same blue shirt and blue hat. He's self-aware to some degree. You paid this man to kill himself. He didn't even do it for real. Wait, which man? Me or that guy? SHOENICE. I think someone did pay for me to kill myself on a stab. There was an act. It was just a bit. Anyway.
Out of money for a bunch of thumbnails that I made for his channel.
With a dead YouTube channel alongside an awful reputation.
You, Beth. I laughed when you died like when Steve Irwin died.
There's multiple documented cases of SHOENICE's scumbag behavior that will be covered in this video. 2011, leaving his wife and son to pursue YouTube.
That is a horrible mistake. Never, ever, ever do that. I don't know. There's still these people that look at YouTube as like a way to make mad money or fast money. It's not. It's not that at all. But that's the story, isn't it? Trading everything for fame. Trading everything for YouTube gold. But to find out that it wasn't gold at all. It was just chocolate. Chocolate wrapped in the gold foil that you see. Like those gold coins. The gold coin candy. Where it's chocolate inside. Instead of chocolate, it's just shit. It's shit. Okay?
All I do is travel around the world, you know. My family threw me out 2 years ago because they just didn't understand my YouTube, you know, career and what it's all about.
2014, begging for money to keep his channel afloat. 2017, scamming editors. 2019, trying to start beef with H3H3. 2020, underage grooming.
Leave SHOENICE the f*** alone.
Oh, now that one is very suspicious. That one is very suspicious, and this chick defends him. And this is supposed to be the chick you talked to when she was a little bit younger. She already looks kind of youngish in that video, so that one will require you to speculate a little bit. We could play some videos to give you some ideas, you know, some information, but it's still something that people haven't really solved. So what does it speculate? I mean, solve. Okay. Be internet detectives, I guess. Find out the SHOENICE is someone who's not nice at all. Needs to be put in prison because he likes to play with 15-year-old girls. I don't know if that's true. That's just something that was put out there, and I don't know. We'll find out one day. Anyway.
First of all, he's innocent. He never raped me. Understood?
The list just goes on, and we're going to look over everything in this video. But it only makes sense that we'd start at the beginning with SHOENICE's humble origins on YouTube in 2008.
Hey everyone, SHOENICE again.
Alright, his origin story.
How's it going? Anyways,
SHOENICE first began on YouTube in 2008 when his son signed him up and suggested that he started posting videos.
Actually, my son signed me up for YouTube when he was 8.
His son signed him up. The son that he disowned. He left. He abandoned. He aborted. He didn't just paper abort his son. He just abandoned him completely. Walked away. Walked away for YouTube money. Walked away for fame. Horrible.
8 years old. I didn't even know that you could have a YouTube channel. So he was actually the one that signed me up.
SHOENICE created his first original channel on the 11th of April 2008. His name comes from a mix of his surname Shuey and the fact that he's apparently nice. Shuey plus nice equals SHOENICE.
We finally understand where the name comes from.
Yeah.
I don't know if people knew it. I didn't know. He's the nice Shuey.
Does H3H3's wife know that the Holocaust is over and she can eat? Does she know that? Whenever I see her, I don't know what her name is. I just think that she knows she can eat, right? Like, she knows that. How you doing, Cancer Man? Thank you so much. Thanks for the super 8 nice content, Didgoy. No problem.
Shake it, baby.
Thanks for the super 8 nice content, Deadgoy.
I could talk more like William Shatner if I wanted to. He's not as cool as SHOENICE. That's right. He's creepy. He is creepy. All right, let's go put it back on the screen here.
Yeah, his last name is Shuey.
And he thinks his family's not nice, but he's the nice one.
He's the nice one. Phew.
In the Vice documentary done...
He's the nice one that walked away from his family, okay? For YouTube fame. Let's just put that... Let me just say that again.
In 2013, he stated that he began YouTube as a joke, and that people began to suggest that he start posting videos of his special talent, shall we say, from high school.
When I first did YouTube,
His special talent, this is hilarious.
I just did a joke. It built up and people were suggesting, why don't you do what you did in high school at the cafeteria table? You used to take the toilet paper, the napkins, and you'd eat it all.
SHOENICE's special talent was the ability to eat anything and everything, which was the kind of video that the YouTube audience loved in the earlier days of YouTube. Simple and hilarious.
So he's a human garbage disposal. Like he's a goat. He is a goat. Some sort of hybrid man-goat creature thing. I don't know. Or a pig. I mean, there's that. That might be a better fit there. Yeah, I have seen some of his videos. He does eat just about everything or anything that is possible to consume. I mean, we could just take a look at here. We just scroll through his stuff, man. I mean, eat apple core raw. I mean, he eats a lot of stuff. Photo lights. Let's see. Carolina Reaper beef jerky. A lot of people have done that. His drinking ones are the ones that are insane, though. It's eat a whole pizza slam. Okay. I guess he works as a trash guy or something because he has like this. Does he work maintenance? No. See, now he's streaming from in his company shit. So he got a job. He's like construction or a trash man. Something like that. Anyway. He has more insane things that he's known for.
Back at the start, no one cared about fancy hyper editing or video quality. Someone who just had a simple idea of eating something funny had the ability to explode on the website. SHOENICE blew up in 2011 following a 3-part series where he ate a whole roll of 100 sheets of toilet paper in 10 minutes.
So I did a 3-part series where I ate a whole roll of 1,000 sheets of toilet paper in like 10 minutes. That
no, man.
Literally is what blew me up.
Following this video,
oh, God damn, that's painful to watch. Painful to watch. It's toilet paper. It's fucking toilet paper. I hate it when my kids waste toilet paper. When my kids get their toilet, first off, let me just put it this way. If you have kids, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. The kids' bathroom is a fucking disaster. I go in there to maintain it a little bit. But I know I expect the roll of toilet paper to be a little wet, a little damp. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's water. Maybe the water splash, when it was flushed. Maybe somehow water got on the floor. Is that water? Is that something else? I don't know. I go in there to clean up the floor. I make sure. I tell them, hey, clean, right? But right now, one could probably do it. The other one would half-ass it and be like, oh, it's just a lot of work. Just a lot of work. But yeah, I expect it to be a disaster. It's a fucking disaster. Anyway, if they get the toilet paper wet, they're using it. They're still fucking using it. I'm not wasting that shit. Not wasting that shit. Take that allowance money. Anyway, back to the human garbage disposal.
SHOENICE began to establish himself as an individual who could eat anything and everything that he was challenged to, all for the entertainment of the viewers. He would eat sticks of deodorant, glue, toilet paper, food, but more significantly, alcohol. Now, alcohol or liquor,
a lot of alcohol,
is a very important thing to mention in SHOENICE's journey because it's often speculated that it's the leading reason for why he's had so many issues throughout his life and YouTube career.
On your mark, get set.
Is that the Everclear? I think that's Everclear. Dude, I know. There was a time in my life where I could take a shot of Everclear. That time is long gone. Long gone.
Should I?
Oh, God. How does it not burn the back of his throat? Brucey says you're not supposed to flush with the lid up. Well, I mean, that's what I tell my kids. But, you're not watching them, right, when they're using the restroom. You're not in there, right? Right? You're just kind of, you're like, oh, shit. Okay, that's a disaster. I mean, dude, It is every freaking time. If you have kids, that bathroom sink. Okay, if you have kids, the restroom near their room, I'm pretty sure there's toothpaste stains in the fucking sink. Right? Right? There's probably. Don't say there's not. I know there's gonna be some people. Well, actually, my kids keep a really clean restroom, and I make sure that they're well disciplined. It's like, well, good for you. Good for you. Most people are fucking savages are in that bathroom. Toothpaste is going everywhere. It's on the floor. It's on the fucking mirror for some reason. It's horrible. It's horrible. Anyway. Yeah, I imagine it does burn a bit.
As Shoenice continued to blow up on YouTube, it was obvious that he loved his alcohol and had a serious drinking problem. Shoenice opened up about his drinking problem in the 2013 Shoenice Vice documentary, where he basically explained that he's had a drinking problem since he was 15.
I thought it was normal to go to 8th grade in a blackout by lunch. I mean, we just used to take the whole glass of vodka to the bus stop.
God damn, dude.
It around and
that's way too much.
He did have a period where he was sober for 6 years, but began drinking after he divorced from his wife and was no longer able to see his son anymore. He also explained that
a son that he pretty much abandoned too, walked away from.
Alcoholism ran in his family, and that his mother started drinking heavily following a divorce with Shoenice's father, and that Shoenice eventually found his mother dead in the living room after she got too drunk.
Oh fuck, that's cold. That's real fucking cold. What? Dude, imagine that. Do you guys have that sort of issue with alcohol in your life, like to that degree? I could not even fathom that. That's horrible. But I could see why you'd be tempted to like follow the same path. I mean, it's kind of what you see, it's what you know, and shit. Even after seeing your mom die, you're probably like, well, this is my fate. It's going to happen to me.
My mother was a chronic alcoholic. She was a great lady, but when I found her dead at 56 on her living room floor, I knew she was out of her misery because she lived off of vodka.
So it's safe to say that Shoenice was very much predisposed to alcoholism from a very young age.
That didn't. I'll play that again. That didn't seem like he was playing a character there. See, that's this whole Shoenice being a character thing, being a clown. I don't think that's true. You know, maybe some things are exaggerated, but I think he's being real.
Ran in his family, and that his mother started drinking heavily following a divorce with Shoenice's father, and that Shoenice eventually found his mother dead in the living room after she got too drunk.
My mother was a chronic alcoholic. She was a great lady, but when I found her dead at 56 on her living room floor, I knew she was out of her misery because she lived off of vodka.
So it's safe to say that Shoenice was very much
self-aware enough to know that she was out of her misery because of her alcoholism.
Disposed to alcoholism from a very young age. Shoenice also explained in 2013 that he thought that people were jealous of him because he has a job where alcohol companies would send him free alcohol to drink and he gets paid for it.
I just think that there's a lot of people out there that are just jealous of me. You know, I get bottles of liquor sent to me and I get drunk and I get paid for it. It's fun to troll.
However, if we've been taught...
And that is probably real. Maybe. Someone like Ethan Ralph. Oh, he gets free bottles of liquor. I can't even just say Ethan Ralph. I would like to have a free bottle of liquor, okay? Now, I've been sober, alcohol-free for like almost 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks on Sunday. But, yeah. Give me some free cases of beer. I'll take a free case of King Cobra. I'll take that. I would take that.
Taught anything from the past experience,
if it's free, shit, yeah.
Other YouTubers or streamers only use me blade. A job where you're being paid to drink always ends up becoming a train wreck in the long run. SHOENICE continued his videos and drinking stunts throughout 2013, but in around 2014, signs began to show up here and there that SHOENICE was beginning to go off the rails a little bit. In August 2014, he made a tweet saying that he needs $1,000 PayPal to get running back on YouTube, which was a little suspicious.
That's a scam.
Why would he need $1,000 to continue a channel that had no inventory besides a webcam and stuff?
What the fuck is he eating there? Is he eating a turd? Looks like a lump of shit. What the fuck is he eating? Back that up. Back that up.
YouTube, which was a little suspicious. Why would he need $1,000 to continue a channel that had no inventory?
What the fuck is he eating there?
Besides a webcam and stuff to eat for videos. But times were changing on YouTube. It was 2014. You needed a little more than a webcam and food to make.
Whatever he's putting into his mouth, it does not look edible. What is he doing?
Maintain an audience in 2014. Audiences were starting to get a bit more of a feel and taste for quality content and not just zero effort simplicity content on YouTube. A lot of these really basic YouTubers started to take a back seat because it's clear that they weren't putting in near as much effort as other creators. And those other creators that were putting in all the effort started to take the spotlight. SHOENICE's content just got repetitive and the views continued to dwindle. The real reason that SHOENICE blew up in the first place was because everyone in a school or work setting was like, oh, have you seen this dude SHOENICE? He just eats crazy stuff and drinks insane amounts of alcohol. Which initially...
I mean, that's how those videos, you know, spread around like that. Yeah. Like, look at this fucking weirdo. Look at this fucking guy. There's an audience that likes that shit, you know? Is SHOENICE active on TikTok? That seems like a platform that would suit him. And keep in mind, the SHOENICE guy probably does get money. He probably does get donations. He probably does get some YouTube money. Brucey. I used to get paid to drink, but my boss didn't know that. Oh, man. How many times, guys in the chat, how many times... I'm not reporting this to your coworker or not coworker, to your supervisor, but have you ever had a drink or something for yourself? Something, you know what I'm talking about? A drink or a smoke while on the clock? Have you ever? Even when I was in my 20s and I was working at a call center, I would sometimes on occasion put some whiskey in my coffee, make it an Irish coffee. There's that. There's been times where I had a rum and Coke. Just put the rum in the Coke bottle. That's risky because rum does have a smell. You can you know. However, very frequently, if I was on lunch, if I took a lunch, I went to, like, at the time, I think Chili's, and had like 3 Long Island iced teas, and then I would go back to work. I know, what am I, a chick? But I was in my 20s. What the fuck? The cancer says he smoked weed during lunch. That's fucking cool. That's fucking cool, man. Congrats. Anyway, let's play this.
Actually grew his channel like a wildfire in the beginning because it was purely shocking. But eventually, after everyone had seen him a few times, it really was just the same thing every time. And people began to stop watching because they knew exactly what to expect. Unfortunately, due to the deletion of SHOENICE's original channel, which we'll talk about later.
And that is why you can't find his older videos. There you go.
There's not really much information out there for 2014, 2015, and 2016. If you guys have anything that might contribute to the story, feel free to leave it in the comments. Regardless, one thing that was for certain was that SHOENICE's views in 2015 and 2016 were not nearly as much as they were in 2012 and 2013. The views continued to dwindle in 2015 and 2016, which brings us to 2017. Around 2017 is when SHOENICE really started to come back in the limelight with multiple cases of scumbaggery. In May 2017, the YouTuber Tubes uploaded a video basically outlining exactly how SHOENICE scammed him and was
Oh no. He's a scammer too. Well, who would have thought? A raging alcoholic being a scammer? What?
total piece of abusive garbage to him. Now I strongly suggest you go and watch this video after because it's very interesting, and I don't want to steal too much of Tubes' content for this video, but I think adding a brief outline of the experience is important here.
He scammed me out of money for a bunch of thumbnails that I made for his channel. And the worst part was, not only did he just blatantly say, "I'm not going to pay you," he also sent me a bunch of abusive messages for no apparent reason. He also accused me of scamming.
Okay, wait. This sounds way too familiar to somebody else. Is this the Deadman horror show? Or is this Gunwave? Are we talking about Ethan Ralph? Are we talking about Ethan Ralph and his dealings with Gator, or with anyone who's close to him, but especially Gator, who was his right-hand man and co-host for years? And he paid him nothing, practically, like $250, I think. And for all the shit he did. Bullshit. Anyway. Wait. I'm not even dressed in my usual getup for the horror show. I'm not even wearing my mask. Right here. The lights are on in the garage. Normally I'm doing this show at night. Maybe this is Gunwave. Shit. The fuck? Things are just getting so confusing. It's Friday the 13th. What could I say? SHOENICE, new Killstream co-host. SHOENICE would devour Ethan Ralph. So yeah, let's make it happen. I think I want to see. I would like to see SHOENICE and Ethan Ralph rage at each other. That would be great. Can we somehow make that happen? Oh, 150 a month? Oh, damn. Yeah, that's still shit. But he got paid those pennies. He took those pennies and he smiled. He smiled and said, "Thank you, master," as he took that money. All right.
Scamming him, and then later on, he made up a long fake story to try and trick me into making more thumbnails for him.
The TLDR is that SHOENICE basically just said that he would pay the editor made the thumbnails, and then SHOENICE refused to pay and called him an idiot, etc. It was about 10 days later on May.
No, I'm not going to pay you, you idiot. You moron. You know how I know you're a fucking moron? You made these fucking thumbnails for me. I'm not going to even pay you. I said I was going to pay you. I'm not going to pay you. Just like that. What a fucking asshole. What a fucking dirtbag. What the hell? You say you're going to pay somebody for something, for thumbnails. They give you the thumbnails. Oh, no, I'm not going to pay you. Did he use the thumbnails? If he used the thumbnails and that was part of the deal, then you got to pay. If he didn't use them, then, I mean, well, then I'll have to ask, what were the terms of the agreement, you know? Anyway.
May the 12th, 2017, that the YouTuber YTDC Exposed uploaded a video called The Many Scams of SHOENICE, where he basically just documented all the times that SHOENICE has begged for money or set up scams to try and get money to, as he calls it, end world hunger.
End world hunger, guys. We're going to end world hunger by donating. Donate to this guy. Give him money. Give him money.
Which is probably just code word for fuel my drinking problem. In this video, there's a clip where SHOENICE talks about wanting people to donate to his Patreon so he can buy a new camera and a new mic. But again, this is pretty suspicious. Firstly, he already has a camera and mic which he's filming on, so that's a bit of a red flag. Secondly, we can tell that he's clearly drunk in this clip already by his body language and his slurred words. He's still clearly at a point of having a drinking problem, so you might ask, where is that money really going? Potentially to alcohol. If we go on SHOENICE's Patreon now,
He has more patrons than Gunwave.
You can see that
I shouldn't laugh at that.
He actually still has 2 Patreons. Possibly people who subscribed a long time ago and forgot to remove themselves from it. On top of these 2 Patreons...
It's $5 towards world hunger. Oh, that's fucking rich. That's fucking hilarious.
He also has a long list of hate comments, a lot of the hate relating to him scamming Tubes as we originally discussed. Another minor thing that happened in January 2017 was that SHOENICE appeared to be defending the idea of drunk driving by mocking a post about someone dying after being hit by a drunk driver.
Dude, drunk driving is totally fucking base, dude. Like that. That's what happens when you drive drunk. You kill an innocent man riding his bike home to join the military with a 94 AS visa. Okay. Okay, just mocking him. All right.
Now,
I mean, it's not good to drive drunk.
SHOENICE might have just been making a joke about the spelling, but it appears that it's more of a mocking than a correction, but I could be wrong on this one. By 2017, SHOENICE was clearly scraping.
Oh, that's what he did. That's what he did. He just corrected that. Just mocked it. Okay. What? That's kind of is. Well, yeah. Okay, I guess you could say he mocked it, but that's what we're using. I'm used to like Ethan Ralph level stuff where it's like something rich in Kino, but that was just like okay, all right, whatever. Move on to the next thing.
SHOENICE might have just been making a joke about the spelling, but it appears that it's more of a mocking than a correction, but I could be wrong on this one. By 2017, SHOENICE was clearly scraping the bottom of the barrel for any kind of views or money. And the issue with being at rock bottom is that it compounds. SHOENICE is just going to drink more to cope with the fact that he's at rock bottom.
Yeah, just kind of compounds the issue, kind of like I did. I was legit chugging, double fisting malt liquor during my jobless phase. Okay, you know how I did that? I did that. That was possible because of y'all's donations. Y'all made that possible. Okay, I just want y'all to know that some of you guys made it possible for me to chug a bunch of alcohol, and it was great. It was great. It was fantastic. Thank you. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. And it compounds the problem. It just makes it worse. But at the time, I was feeling really good, though. I mean, I'll be honest.
SHOENICE's original channel was then deleted permanently in January 2018 when SHOENICE was at around 600,000 subscribers.
First off, my main channel's gone, guys. It's been a bad character for the last 6-7 years. YouTube never liked me. There were some people working there that always just kept...
Yeah, see, he's drinking the alcohol for real. He's doing that. Look at him. He's gotten bigger.
me on.
However, SHOENICE didn't really seem too fussed by the channel being deleted, because he was only getting around 6,000 views a video and making $200 or $300 a month, which gives you an idea of how dead SHOENICE's channel was by 2018.
My last channel was 600,000 subscribers. I couldn't get 6,000 people to come watch a video. It started picking up, but the revenue sucks because I slam liquor and I eat tampons. So yeah, I was making probably $300-400 a month in YouTube.
$300 or $400 a month on YouTube. And this guy is paying bills? He's not paying bills. He's not paying any freaking bills. Not with that. He would have to have an actual job or something else to do, right? I'd imagine so. He would need something to even buy the liquor. I mean, I saw some videos on his channel where it makes it look like he works somewhere. He does something. But once again, remember, this is a story about a man who traded everything. Traded everything for YouTube fame. His family, his son, I think one son. I'm not sure how many kids he has, but he abandoned all of them. Just so he could make YouTube money. Just so he could continue slamming liquor and embarrassing himself, like eating toilet paper and tampons and shit like that. Yeah, here's a video where he's dressed in a way that makes it look like he works either, I want to say construction or, it's either construction or, he could be a crossing guard, but he wouldn't pass. You would not want him around your kids, especially your young girls. Apparently, I just have to say, there's speculation, okay? I don't know, man. Like, is he just wearing that just to wear it? Is he a trash man? Maybe he's a garbage man. That's what he is. He's the human garbage man, so it just makes sense that he would be a garbage man. Anyway. Let's play some more of this documentary.
YouTube ad revenue.
Finally, in this video, SHOENICE admitted to buying subscribers for the first SHOENICE channel back in the day, which kind of shows everyone that he has the capability of cutting corners and deceiving his audience to grow his channel. Not always the greatest personality trait for a YouTuber.
Just because the channel doesn't have the check mark and like 500,000 subscribers I bought off of Snoop Dogg's Viral anyways, like we all did years ago.
But by 2018, there was another thing that was made very obvious. SHOENICE had a very inauthentic personality along his whole YouTube journey. Now, what do we mean by inauthentic? It means that what you say doesn't really match up with your actions. It's essentially lying, saying that you'll do something or act a certain way and then doing the exact opposite.
I see. So he's not being real. Now, some of us, like, how real are we supposed to be? I don't know. He's not being real. He's not being real. Like, I could see here that he flat out is scamming his audience, the world hunger thing. Now, to him, he probably of course he knew that was a fucking joke. It was a fucking scam from the get go. But some people bought into it knowing, bought into it ironically, or bought into it seriously. But not being authentic, not being genuine. Well, maybe he presents himself as nice when he streams, and then he's an asshole behind the scenes. That's like every streamer just about, myself included there. And I pissed off the whole Discord I was in. They fucking hate me now, and I love it. I fucking love it. Yeah, there's lying. There's lying. It's not good to lie. I mean, definitely don't fucking lie blatantly. But I joke around this channel. How? Let's see. I did a stream where I was pretending to mix Xanax and whiskey together. You know, I did a stream where I stabbed myself. I did 2 of those. Stabbed myself in the gut, and I was bleeding. But it was fake blood and a little prop and all that shit. It was anyway. Yeah, his last video he posted was 6 hours ago. Yes. That is true. And that's the one where he was like, H3 needs to pay for my studio. That's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, this one here.
I've helped out Ethan from H3 a lot of times over the years. He wouldn't be where he is today without me sharing him on my Facebook and Twitter. Way before everybody that works at that studio. Way before Trisha. You know, so he's sitting up there all fancy and stuff in his podcast studio. I'm out here eating toilet paper on the Vegas Strip for a Papa John's pizza. You think he'd get me a job? You know what I mean? You think he'd give me a good salary? Guess not, Ethan. Either way, he only uses me when he needs to use me. Ding face. Feed the tiger, everybody. 10 sheets for $1. Thank you.
Feed the tiger, everybody. 10 sheets for $1. 10 sheets of toilet paper for $1? He's still eating toilet paper? This man is still eating toilet paper. Is he making more money than me? I mean, even if he was, is that something I would want to do? Is that something you would want to do? Eat toilet paper and glue for $500 a month? Maybe he makes $1,000. Maybe he makes $2,000 a month. Maybe he makes the same amount of money you would make at, let's say, work at a Walmart and doing overtime. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I think I'd rather work at a call center than depend on eat toilet paper and glue for donations. Like, I hate working at a call center. I don't know if any of you guys have ever worked at a call center. They're fucking hell. They're hell. They're absolute fucking hell. And yeah, that was a dark period of my life, dude. Dark period of my life. Not joking about that. Anyway, let's continue with this documentary here. Take a look at the chat here. Now, I don't have the chat on the screen. Normally, when I do this show, it's kind of there's not a whole lot of interaction. But in future, I think this broadcast can put a little chat on the screen there so that you guys can be part of it. That's cool. Let's see. What do you guys say in the chat? Oh, right thing. You did the right thing with the Discord. 0 tolerance for rule number 1 violators. What's rule number 1? Don't offend Shalyn, or don't offend anybody in there. I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go and play this.
Something I've noticed while creating this video that I haven't really seen mentioned in any other SHOENICE video is that SHOENICE is clearly a serial liar. He gives so many false statements to either make himself look better or improve his own.
Here we go, serial liar.
Situation. He's not a genuine human, and being genuine is such an important trait for a big YouTuber to have, because every time you deceive your fans, you're almost guaranteed a loss in subscribers and views. It manifests itself when SHOENICE is constantly talking about bringing awareness to hunger, because he's clearly showing a facade, saying that he wants to help others when he really just wants people to donate so he can buy more liquor. How does that end world hunger?
It's a very desperate grift. I mean, if someone were to tell me, someone who looks like SHOENICE were to tell me they want to end world hunger and they need donations, I'd be like, okay, you're a fucking scammer. You're joking, right? You're joking. I would assume he's kidding around. I wouldn't give him a fucking dollar at all. I wouldn't even entertain it. But I guess some people buy into it. That is weird, man. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. You mean I could right now post, guys, I post my PayPal link, whatever, donate to me. I want to end world hunger. What? I hope if I did that, which I'm not saying I'm going to, I hope if I did that, or if you saw someone do that, that you would report that fucking shit. I don't know, man. That seems, because report it, or just, I mean, if you let it there, then the people who are fools with their goddamn fucking money and be stupid like that, well, then they're out of fucking money. I mean, I can't be too mad because he's taking money out of the pockets of idiots. Okay, he's taking money away from people who are complete fucking morons. Someone who donates to him for like that sort of thing, which to me comes off as a joke, whatever. But it is that. It is that.
SHOENICE. There's another statement where SHOENICE said that he was kicked out of the house because his wife couldn't handle the fame.
My ex-wife couldn't handle the fame, so she's like, you gotta go, and I moved out to the garage.
But there's also a later clip on the PKA podcast explaining that the reason he was actually kicked out was because of a pill problem.
So I got a question for you. I watched the Vice documentary. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
And I guess you used to live with either your wife or a serious girlfriend, and she kicked you out because she couldn't handle the fame.
Yeah, I lied about that on
He lied about that. He lied about that. She left because what? A pill addiction or something.
I thought you might have.
Ice?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was actually from my pill addiction.
A pill addiction. Once again, I have to ask, is this Guntwave? Are we talking about Ethan Ralph's? An alcohol... Sorry. A liquor guzzling alcoholic that takes pills, that sacrifices family and his health for money, for donos. Is that what's going on here? That's what it looks like. Is there a very noticeable pattern with these alcoholics? People like Ethan Ralph. I'm seeing one.
That's right. I was breaking up.
Now this is worrisome because it clearly shows that unremorseful lying isn't beyond his realm of capability. He also stated on the PKA podcast that he had loads of friends and girls when he was in school and that even the teachers were hitting on him.
I had all the...
Okay, wait. I mean, am I supposed to be mad? Am I supposed to be mad at Shoe Nice about that? Am I really supposed to be mad and really give a shit that Shoe Nice lied about it to girls he was with in high school or whatever? Fuck. What guy does? But he's a liar. He's a liar. He's dishonest. I will say he's a fucking liar. He is. There's evidence to support that he's a fucking liar. But this here in the documentary is like, I gotta say this. I'm not even a Shoe Nice fan. This is like reaching. I mean, when guys talk about their generally speaking, when guys talk about their past smashes in high school or whatever, they're gonna embellish. They have a tendency to embellish, right? Right. A lot of men like to envision themselves as being the pussy slayer. Okay, one way or the other. Maybe you're not. You might be an exception. Anyway.
The jocks, the burnouts, the women, I mean everybody, the teachers were hitting on me.
While a different friend who knew him in school noted that he was a total loner with no friends or female attention.
And Sean's his best friend from back in 8th grade. Neither of us has ever seen him with a girl. Sean,
he was an incel. He could have joined him. He could have joined America First. If he's an incel, if it's still an incel, hey. But he has to pass the test. Nick Fuentes needs to search his couch with a black light.
Sean said even back in 8th grade, Shoe Nice couldn't get a girl. Sean said he would be out at the school dance making out with girls, and Chris would be in the bathroom eating toilet paper and trying to show off. And no one really ever liked him. But
another example of Shoe
Nice, kind of like what it is now on YouTube, or had been doing, I should say.
Nice's inauthentic behaviour is when he went on the H3H3 podcast in 2019. He came on putting this facade of being good old Shoe Nice, the friendly OG YouTuber who will eat anything and just wants to help the kids.
You're way better than Tosh.
Oh, thank you.
However, straight after the interview, Shoe Nice posted a clip online saying that Ethan from H3H3 is a loser and that he played him.
Oh shit! Once again, this sort of behavior, being two-faced like this. Is this Ethan Ralph? Is this Shoe Nice 22? Or is this Ethan Ralph? What's going on here?
Present to you, Shoe Nice.
We did it. We trolled H3H3. What a loser. What a scrub neck. Disrespects people like me. I win, Ethan. I win.
Now this reveals another two sides of Shoe Nice's inauthentic persona. Firstly, he's pretending to be the nice guy in the interview to come off as a likable person, but then in the video after the interview, he comes off as a total douchebag who apparently hates Ethan from H3H3. So which one is the true Shoe Nice, the douchebag or the nice guy? I think it's not really all that hard to tell if we look at his other clips. On top of this, he's first
douchebag. I can see that. I can see that this guy being a fucking douchebag. I mean, I see a pattern here. But the reason why he's on this show, the reason why I'm talking about him isn't because he's a douchebag. It's because he's a dumpster fire. He's a clown. He is a horror clown indeed. Is that story, his story, about a man he traded it all for what? For fame and money to guzzle down glue, gorge on toilet paper, slam vodka, eat tampons. Sad. Very sad. Anyway, let's resume just a bit.
Firstly, pretending to be friends with Ethan to try and come off as being on the same side as the H3H3 fans, but then on the same day takes a total different stance on the friendship. It's obvious that Shoenice actually likes H3H3 from the way that they talk, and the things that are said in the second video about how he hates H3H3 are said in such a fake voice tone, and you can tell that Shoenice doesn't actually hate H3H3. He's just trying to start stupid YouTube beef for internet fame. On top of this, in 2019, clips and allegations...
Here is the girl that he supposedly talked to. Now, she talks about it as if he did talk to her. I don't know how old she is in this video. But supposedly, they've been talking when she was 15.
began to emerge that Shoenice has been grooming underage girls over the years. Nothing has ever been proven, but there's one video that's been put on the internet which sounds very legit. And again, before we discuss this, these are only allegations. I'm just sharing what's been put out by another creator. A guy by the name of Dean, who was good friends with Shoenice back in the day, has stories of Shoenice fleeing Florida to come to Denver to escape a relationship with a 15-year-old girl named Ellie. I'll just play the clips and let you...
Fleeing Florida.
Draw your own conclusion.
Suddenly, out of the blue, one day, upped and fled Florida and moved to Denver. I started hearing and finding out things about him that were really suspect. Come to find out sometime later, the girl at that time was like 18 or 19 years old. At the time when we discovered that Shoenice had a thing with her. He didn't want to date the mom, he actually wanted to date her daughter.
Let's back up.
To escape a relationship with a 15-year-old girl named Ellie. I'll just play the clips and let you draw your own conclusion.
Suddenly, out of the blue, one day, upped and fled Florida and moved to Denver. I started hearing and finding out things about him that were really suspect. Come to find out sometime later, the girl at that time was like 18 or 19 years old. At the time when we discovered that Shoenice had a thing with her. He didn't want to date the mom, he actually wanted to date her daughter, which at that time, she was 15 years old. He had been filling her head full of crap like, I'm gonna marry you, I want you to have my kids, you know, I'm gonna...
Now, think about that. Is Shoenice that much of a monster? It is a clown show to me, a freak show on display about what he would sacrifice for fame and money and the things he gorges on, which we're going to get into. But is he really someone who would date a mom to try to get to her, the 15-year-old? Like this man who supposedly knows him says? I got a question about this story. I kind of doubt it a little bit. I'll tell you why. The age is kind of weird. So this guy says Shoenice, he drops the age of 18 or 19 than when Shoenice got with this girl or whatever. But that supposedly he started talking to her when she was 15. So let's do math here. 15, 16, 17, 18. For 3 years? I had to make sure. 3-4 years. Now, that is a long groom. Okay. 3 or 4 years of grooming? That... So much could happen. I don't... That doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense? Is that... That is a long... I mean, I don't know personally. I wouldn't, but I'm just saying. On the prior line of work, you know, having investigated people that would do that sort of thing, the length of time is kind of weird to me, but that's a long time, but maybe there's more information. Maybe something else will come out.
to be rich from YouTube and you can just stay home and do whatever you want and take care of the kids, then it made sense why he ran from Florida. When I found out all this, me and Sean, we quit hanging out with him, cut him off, and started exposing him.
So he ran from Florida. Now, I wonder if we could find out more about that. But maybe that could be for a future stream. Let's take a look at his videos real fast. Let's take a look at some of this harmful shit he does, man. The stuff he eats. All right. He has a video that's not too long ago. Oh, actually, sorry, it's a year ago, where he's gorging on raw steak. Raw steak. Is this safe? Would you do this?
Sickly, I swallowed my pride, and I realized.
Oh, he even has a Sharpie marker wig for some reason. He has a wig.
Realized at 50 that some men do lose their hair. So I went to a hair replacement company. It's not a spray or a wig. It's actually hairs from my ankles that they reinserted into my head. And they threw in 2 sideburns and a chin ass crack so I can do like Peter Griffin now. Either way, guys, all joking aside, I was going in the store to get some milk and I seen a ribeye half price. It was 50.
Yep, that's a raw steak. He's going to eat that raw steak. He's going to eat that. Would you do this? For how much money? How much money? This video got 43,000 views. What is it, like $100 per thousand? Not even. He got like maybe he got like $200 out of this video. He might have got $200 out of this video. If it's even ad friendly. Okay. Maybe.
But I bought it for $7.50. So either way, it's a pound, 1.09. So either way, guys, you can say whatever you want. This hair is real. On your mark, game face. I'm wearing this microphone because I want you guys to feel the beast mode as I tear down this steak raw.
Oh man, we're gonna get the beast mode.
Some countries call it a delicacy. And then I won't blink either. Alright, let's get one blink out of the way. On your mark, game face. Get set, Marge Simpson face. You look ridiculous. Do the dishes. Everything but the bone. Shoe nice.
Oh man, he's gonna be feeling that. Oh God. He's just staring. Do his eyes ever tire, dude? I mean, do they ever dry? He still hasn't blinked.
Just hamburger. Don't you choke.
How does he not blink? He has eye drops in his eyes. Like a lot of them.
It's like visiting the zoo, isn't it? I'm not the tiger.
You're like a tiger, yeah. This is... The way he's just biting into that, chewing, just tearing it.
I can't look at it. I'm staring at you. I can't look at the meat.
How am I doing? It's cooked. Well done. Uh-oh. Easy boy. Beast mode.
Beast mode. Okay, okay.
Some people call themselves the beast. I'm the real beast.
Is he gonna eat the tendon too? Or the, yeah.
Don't ever attempt any of my stupid videos.
Eat the fat?
I've been eating raw meat since I was a kid. Don't you look at that fat. Don't you look at that. You just go down on it. Go down on it. Don't you look at the thighs.
Don't look at it. Just go down on it. Jesus Christ. He said that before. This is the sort of guy who gets hookers. This is the sort of guy that'll spend like $500 on a hooker. Okay. All right. And he said, don't you just look at it. Just don't look at it. Just go down on it. I don't know, man. That's gross. You know, actually, if this guy really wants to prove to me that he will do anything for money, he needs to get the skankiest hooker, the skankiest prostitute, and eat her pussy and ass with no shower, no bath. And I'm saying she has to be like the number one top prostitute in the area, the one who's like the queen prostitute, because it has to be the one that's been rammed through by lots of dicks. Okay, if he can eat her out, pussy and ass, then maybe I'll be convinced. I don't know. Oh shit. He doesn't blink at all. This is 10 minutes long. Oh, is he gonna throw up? His body's rejecting it. He blinked. He just blinked. No blinking. You're blinking now. You've been blinking.
I don't know what that was.
He doesn't know what that was. It was crunchy. It was bone, probably.
I don't want to swallow too much. Gotta get rid of all that fat real quick.
Just don't do this, man.
I'm gonna be doing this for the next 20 years. Videos every day.
This video is like, I think 7 years ago or 2 years ago. Was it? Yeah, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. You could be doing this for the next 20 years. Well, you've been slacking, buddy. You've been slacking.
Then I'll retire. If you don't like, don't watch. Can't get it off again.
You're gonna retire my ass. What? How does he retire? Is he saving his money? Is he putting his money into some sort of IRA? Is he? Does he have investments? Does he? I hope he doesn't have any more crypto. I mean, mine is fucking tanked. I pulled everything fucking out. I don't know. Maybe he has some oil stocks. I don't know. Yeah, Adam says, I'd be more worried about bacterial infection and food poisoning. Right? But he doesn't care. We know he's still alive because he did a video like 3 hours ago.
I got it.
Okay. That was a steak. Guys. Let's go find some other nuggets. Other really good videos. He eats a frozen hungry man. That's not his only raw steak video. He had a raw steak for breakfast. That's 2 minutes and 50 seconds. He has In-N-Out burger. That has to be like a normal thing for him. Some of these things are easy. Like, oh, what's this? He eats a shoe? Shut up. Shut up. This guy eats a shoe. Is this like, is it cake or fake? Is that what this is? Is this going to be like TikTok cake or fake? Is this just a cake? He's not going to eat a shoe. You're not eating a shoe. Let's play it.
Hey everyone, Shoe Nights again. Well, basically, this is my attempt to eat one of my shoes. A top request around here. On your mark?
No, he can't tear through that with his teeth and eat it. That's not happening. The rubber is going to be too much. He's not doing this.
Game face. Get set. Marge Simpson face. Smells like dog pee. Either way, Shoe Nights.
Wait, you can't deep throat it. What is he doing? You can't? You just gave up?
Either way, I did that just for the thumbnail.
Oh, shut up. He didn't actually do it. I'm disappointed, Shoe Nice. I'm disappointed. I thought you could do it. I thought you could at least break off the fabric part, rip it through. Oh, man. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I actually wanted to see him eat that shoe. Boil it down into goop and then just drink it. Do that, Shoe Nice. This is a Deadman horror show because this guy's watching this guy, his absolute fucking downfall is horrifying. That's exactly it. That's exactly it, Adam. That's right. That's right. Yeah, he did not eat that shoe. He did not eat that. This is what he does. He just bites onto it.
Shoe Nice.
And he doesn't try to eat it. He just does this. Okay.
Either way, I did that just for...
Either way, I did it. It's like, okay. A slam coffee creamer? That's not even like, that's just milk. It's just like milk and sugar. Okay, that's like, okay, well, you done that. I mean, that's, you know, you go from like slamming vodka. Coffee creamer is like a walk in the park. Okay. Let's see. Let's see his most viewed videos. Most popular. There's the Carolina Reaper. No burp challenge. Okay. Let's do the Carolina Reaper. Let's do this.
Hey everyone, Shoe Nice again. Well, basically, I discovered that...
And there's no way I would bite into that. I did a Carolina Reaper hot sauce stream, and those are just dabs, and that was a horrifying experience. Like, no.
Frida's Carolina Reaper peppers, one of the world's hottest, are now sold at our local grocery. You spare legendary. Alright guys, what I'm going to do is, this is the freshest Carolina Reaper peppers you can get in Colorado and at a store. Product of the Netherlands, grown in California.
Alright, we're going to skip it to where he starts doing this.
Seeds from Netherlands to California, grown and sent.
Here we go. Alright, let's open it up.
When they say
Come on.
close.
I want to see his reaction.
I'm just new to this. No, I'm not new to this. I don't know why I'm shaking. Wow, the red on Twitch and here, and maybe people can dare me or something. But either way, let's just see how hot or fresh. This one, huh, bro?
Okay, it took a bite. It took a bite. Okay,
Keep
let me
it
see
in the mouth. You want to swallow. Wow, it's fresh. Carolina Reapers.
He took a bite, and that's his
Inspect
reaction?
it.
Oh, it's hot, huh?
Instant heat. Instant heat. Keep it in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You want to swallow. Wow, it's fresh. Carolina Reapers.
He's doing it a lot better than I would.
Inspect it. That dude Ted Barris. He knows what they look like. Can't fake this one, huh, bro?
Oh, he says that because he was been caught out for faking stuff. Okay. How would he be? Why would he be caught out for faking stuff? Well, let's go to his more extreme stuff. I'm sure we can find. I mean, raw steak is pretty hardcore, but I believe it. And I think there's a video out there of Shoe Nice eating I think it's feces. Oh, he eats catfish bait. He eats catfish bait. I don't know if you have ever had catfish bait. Not eat it, but you know. Let's see. Now let's get the catfish bait one and put it on the screen here. All right, one moment. Here we go.
Well, basically, I'm like 100 days sober, 30 pounds lighter. I'm working out in the gym doing cardio
Yeah, we're gonna skip
and
this.
weight sharks or something. Either way, I went to Bass Pro Shops and a guy named Ed. I wouldn't keep him there. He's a complete idiot. But either way, we finally found it. It's catfish dough bait. Oh, man. Charlie Blood B. Millions of satisfied customers. Who? The fisherman or the fish you catch? I was going to get...
You know how disgusting that is, right? You know what catfish bait is, right? It is. There's not a like you can't eat that without being some sort of like human dumpster. Okay, all right. What that will do to your body is disgusting, horrifying.
What was it called? Catherine Blood C? That sounded kind of nasty. Either way, I'm trying to get all the popular requests done.
Here we go.
This
Let's do
guy
it.
at the store, Ed, said, that's nasty. He goes, you doing some catfishing? I said, fishing's for losers that don't want to do anything but sit on a boat. Oh, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Fishermen are cool. I just can't stand fishing like golfing.
I'm surprised the previous video didn't include that clip as oh, look, he's lying. Okay, I gotta say anyway.
Every time I went fishing or golfing with my friends, oh yeah, I got my microphone back. My rapping buddy, he's an 18-year-old.
Rapping buddy. Come on, eat this. I want to see him eat it. I want to see him eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Stuttering over my... Can you
eat
fake?
Eat it.
Oh.
Eat it.
So on outside. Okay, I got my special spoon from the cereal box. It's got a hole in the bottom.
Why?
So you can sniff certain things without getting your nose close to it. Like Kim K's the JJ. Oh, your cereal. Why did it take...
Why is he using...
This is sort of a review.
cross between ass and liquid ass. Oh, it's kind of tough.
You don't, yeah.
Bait too hard, warm or add milk or water and knead. Bait too soft, take Viagra. Woo.
Here we go. Here we go. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
I'm just a catfish in the water.
Gotta do it. That's real. That's real. That's real. That's real. He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. He's dude. He's puking. He's puking. He's puking.
It's good. Oh, it's so good. Where's
the regret? The regret. Shoot. He's gonna do. He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. Oh, there'll be chunks on the screen. His body. Oh, he spits it out. He spits it out. He spits it out. The water? Why is it a kid's cup? Is this the... Is he staying at that mom's house?
Can't be a pussy.
Don't be a pussy. Oh, he goes back for it. Because that's...
It's just seeping down my throat and it just tastes so bad.
I bet it does taste bad.
Almost gone. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. It's Charlie B. blood, bitches. It's in my teeth.
It's in his teeth.
It won't go down. It's just all cake in my mouth. Okay, that's it.
It won't go down. It won't go
Time.
down.
Now I know how Ted Barrisonelli used to.
It's not going down at all. It's coming back up. It's coming back up. I'm sure he threw up after that stream. He threw up after that video. He had to have. He had to have. There's no way he did.
Hey, everyone.
There's no way. I could have sworn there was one where he ate. Was it cat litter or something? I don't know. That was crazy though. That was fucking crazy. Let's see. There's a video of somebody else eating dog shit, but that's not SHOENICE. Okay. This is the story of SHOENICE, like I said. Okay. Horrifying. Horrifying. We'll see if there's anything else with this documentary. I think we're almost done with it.
However, the girl Ellie actually made a video saying that this guy is just trying to take down SHOENICE. And
oh yeah. Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. So supposedly he was dating this, or trying to get involved with this 15-year-old or something. But the person's story is kind of weird. There's stuff that seems like it's left out.
In 2019, clips and allegations began to emerge that SHOENICE has been grooming underage girls over the years. Nothing has ever been proven, but there's one video that's been put on the internet which sounds very legit. And again, before we discuss this, these are only allegations. I'm just sharing what's been put out by another creator. A guy by the name of Dean, who was good friends with SHOENICE back in the day, has stories of SHOENICE fleeing Florida to come to Denver.
His name is Even the Weasel. So, I mean, come on now.
to escape a relationship with a 15-year-old girl named Ellie. I'll just play the clips and let you draw your own conclusions.
Suddenly, out of the blue, one day, Upton and fled Florida and moved to Denver. I started hearing and finding out things about him that were really suspect. Come to find out sometime later, the girl at that time was like 18 or 19 years old. At the time when...
So at the time, 18 or 19 years old, when he fled Florida, that doesn't make any sense if it's supposed to be like, oh, she was 15.
We discovered that Shoenice had a thing with her. He didn't want it.
But he had a thing with her. So if there was proof that he had a thing with her when she was younger than that, it would still be statutory, I suppose. But like, I don't know. Like, how would you? Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up if that's real.
To date the mom, he actually wanted to date her daughter, which at that time she was 15 years old. He had been filling her head.
So he was dating this mom that a 15-year-old and was trying to get to with a 15-year-old. I would like to know more about that. I mean, surely there's something about that here on YouTube. I mean, YouTube would be ripe with that, right? If there was, let's see, SHOENICE22. Let's just search SHOENICE22 pedo. Let's see if there's a video on this. We will have to find out more about that. Here's a video. Shoenice admits he fucked his daughter. What the fuck are we talking about? Okay, let's play this.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This one is going to be for a
What is this? We'll see. Well, the title of the video is Shoenice admits he effed his daughter.
Restricted audience. If there are children in the room where you are at, please do not play this video. Wait until later or go out of the room. Send the kids out of the room. Do something, because we know that the man that we're speaking about here and who we're going to listen to a clip of.
But he has kids in the room that he's recording this. So he's about to say the things, and the things are about to be played that he doesn't want your kids to hear. Come on now. Come on, guys. Come on.
Well, words can't really describe the kinds of things that he says, then that we also know he's thinking in his mind. So without further ado, I give to you Shoenice.
I'm not a fake veteran when I look like Tony Soprano. You don't get a fucking pass to free. Hey, that's Tony Soprano.
He's showing his driver's license on a video?
My daughter. I fucked my daughter. I fucked my daughter. I fucked my daughter. I fucked my daughter. I fucked.
Okay, he's just playing that clip over and over. Did he say that, or is it been? Hold on here. Hold on. Let's back this up a little bit.
I fucked my daughter. I look like Tony Soprano. You don't get a fucking pass to free. Hey, that's Tony Soprano. I fucked my daughter. I fucked my.
I'm gonna pause it right here.
My daughter.
I'm gonna tell you why. This looks edited and modified. You still hear him say, "I fucked my daughter. I fucked my daughter," and now it's not even playing. Now whatever he's watching is not even playing.
I fucked my daughter.
And when the moment he starts, like, the Shoenice guy is already a monster. Sounds like, and his life is fucked up. But this isn't even legit. This isn't even fucking legit. like as soon as the watch. As soon as the ID comes on the screen,
I fucked my daughter.
You can hear him. It's almost like he's gonna say something else, but then that audio clip plays. I think they took that, dude. They did some fuckery with this one.
Free. Hey, that's Tony Soprano. I fucked my daughter.
See, you can hear him. You can hear his voice twice. No, that's not possible. Unless it was layered over. You hear it, right?
I fucked my daughter.
And now it's not even playing, but yet the audio is playing.
I fucked my daughter.
So he edited this in post.
I fucked my daughter. I fucked my daughter.
Unless he's actually playing a sound board or some sort of sound file at the same time.
I fucked my daughter. I fucked my daughter.
Ladies and gentlemen, and there you have it. I'm not sure those words have ever come out of any.
Okay. That's just a. That is fake. That's fake. Come on. Oh, I don't know about that, guys. Okay? I don't know if Shoenice really is that sort of guy. Okay? That's going to require more research. I don't know if he's that much of a dumpster fire, okay? Of a train wreck. Let's hear the rest of this documentary. Let's see what we got.
Full of crap like, I'm gonna marry you, I want you to have my kids, you know, I'm gonna be rich from YouTube and you can just stay home and do whatever you want and take care of the kids. Then it made sense why he ran from Florida. When I found out all this.
See, now I'm hearing this, I'm like, does it make sense? Or is there something more, like, what's going on? You know?
Me and Sean, we quit hanging out with him, cut him off, and started exposing him.
However, the girl Ellie actually made a video saying that this guy is just trying to take down Shoenice and that Shoenice did nothing wrong.
Hello, this is Ellie. Shoenice's fans, anti-fans, I don't give a fuck who you are, but Shoenice is innocent. Leave the man alone, alright? He's going through enough already, and you people are just harassing him.
So I guess it just comes back to whose side are you going to take? The girl involved or the good friend of Shoenice from back in the day? It might be that the girl was still infatuated with Shoenice and wants to protect both of their images.
Was that a hostage video? Did she have to say that? What's going on there, guys? I don't know. Even the guy, the weasel, supposedly Shoenice's friend, said she was 18 and 19, but then like was dating the mom though. I guess 3 years before that. That is a long play. Like, what happened there? He was dating the mom for 3 years. That relationship broke up, so then he started dating the daughter. I don't understand. What? I'm gonna need more proof too before I go on that. Okay, I'm gonna need some screenshots. I'm gonna need some messages. I don't want to hear some hearsay bullshit. I want to see something. I want to see something with some substance and weight. All right.
Especially if the girl was involved in the scandal at the age of 15. She would have just as much reason to lie if she was underage at the time. Regardless, I don't have any opinion on whether this is true or not. This is just what's being put on the internet. There are multiple videos out there if you wish to do your own research. So let's go back to the start. At the beginning of the video, we asked about how Shoenice went from this...
I'm hoping I can stop global hunger in 3 years.
...to this.
Not even reading your comments because you're a bunch of losers.
But the real question is, was he always like this? Was Shoenice always this crazy drunk guy who hates the world and pretends to be the nice guy to get views and fans? Well, they say that a drunk mind speaks a sober heart, and I subscribe to the idea that generally if someone has one problem, it usually exposes them to a whole bunch of other problems below the surface. The truth is that Shoenice has always been quite troubled. He clearly had a difficult upbringing and was exposed to the disease that is alcoholism. But yes, I do think that Shoenice has always been...
You know what? Play that back. That Jack Daniels looks very suspect. That Jack Daniels looks very... Doesn't it? It doesn't look legit. The color seems a bit off. You see it? I know you see it. It looks if it looks like iced tea or something. The color seems a bit off.
And was exposed to the disease that is alcoholism. But yes, I do think that Shoenice has always been this total piece of garbage that is seen in the editing scam video. Why do I say this? Because there are examples of Shoenice being a scumbag at every point in the timeline. 2011, leaving his wife and son to pursue YouTube. 2014, begging for money to keep his channel afloat. 2017, scamming editors. 2019, the drunk stream sitting next to the mall, as well as trying to start fake beef with Ethan from H3H3. 2020, underage grooming. The list goes on. Shoenice has just developed an amazing facade to the public of being this gentle veteran who just wants to help people. But I think the truth is that all he wants to do is help himself. And he lets it slip on occasion, often when he's drunk.
Damn, his eyes are like extremely blue.
It'll catch up to you someday. It'll catch up to me.
And it appears that this is kind of exactly what has happened with Shoenice. Unfortunately, his alcohol and bad habits have caught up with him. He's alone.
Oh, the Everclear. Oh, God. So, yeah, we are coming to an end here of this documentary, and we did watch some Shoenice videos. Remember, the reason why we're covering this on the Deadman Horror Show is because his life is absolutely horrific. His story, Shoenice's story, is to tell of what not to do, of what you get when you trade everything of value, your friends, your family, your kids, for YouTube fame. Sacrifice your dignity. Willing to eat toilet paper, slam tampons, chug Everclear. Though now I'm thinking that video was fake too. There's no way. There's no way. So what do you think? What do you think of this Shoenice guy? Is he a freak show? Is he living a life of horror, of real horror? And that's my question I'll leave you with. With that said, you guys, thank y'all for watching the Deadman Horror Show. Y'all have a good one, and take it easy.